You can become poor tomorrow if God blesses you today, if care is not taken. My name is Ngozi, your financial advisor, your product manager, and chartered risk manager. This channel is all about educating you on the kind of businesses you can do to grow financially and the investments you can invest on that can move you from financial instability to financial stability. Not only that, the skills you can learn that can take you to places that can make you be financially buoyant, that can give you a financial freedom. That's what the channel is all about. Not only that, it also entertains, because all works and no play make Jacks a dull boy. So there are some of the things, there are some lifestyle you can live that can lead you to poverty if care is not taken, and if God blesses you today and you do not take that financial wisdom, you may become poor again. Do you want to learn that? Then stay tuned and stay to the end of this video. There are a lot of lifestyle that you can live if God blesses you today. A rich man cannot live that kind of lifestyle. If a rich man is spending any money today, believe me, he has think of how to generate that money that he's spending. That money cannot go like that without him mapping out things that will replace that money that he's spending. But it's not like that with a poor person, or it's not like that with an average man. Because average man think of how to spend. The rich man think of how to enrich himself. That's why you see them getting richer and see the poor man getting poorer, because he doesn't have that financial skill, doesn't have that financial wisdom when God blesses him or her. So these are certain things they are doing that can make them to become poor the next day if God blesses them today. Number one, when God blesses when God blesses a poor man today, the next thing he or she will do is to rent a bigger house. Assuming maybe the person is living in a 2-bedroom apartment, the next moment that maybe God blesses him or her with 20 million, the next thing he or she will think of is to move to a bigger house, maybe whereby they are paying 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, without thinking how to sustain that money that God has given him or her today. Maybe where he or she is living comfortably, because God has blesses him, because he has made the money. He want to live big, he want to show people that he has made it. He moved to a larger places without thinking that money may even finish if not used wisely. Number two, when God blesses a rich person today, the next thing he or she will do is start buying expensive gadgets. Maybe he has been eyeing it since, and suddenly God blesses him. He has something that is serving him or her, but immediately God blesses him, he moves to buy expensive gadgets. Number three, when God blesses someone that is still growing today, the next thing he or she will do is to go and buy expensive cars. Car that he or she was serving him or her very well, because he has seen that money and he think that money will not finish. The next moment you go and buy expensive car, because you want to belong. So you want to belong, you want to be like this person. Be yourself, don't be like this person. The fifth lifestyle that can lead someone to poverty if God blesses him or her today is restaurant to eat, to spend the money. If you start spending the money without utilizing or mapping out places that can generate more funds, that lifestyle can lead you to poverty if care is not taken. That lifestyle can lead you to poverty if care is not taken. So a lot of people has ended up being poor again when God blesses them, because they did not make use of what they have. They did not make a use of a financial wisdom they have. They just start spending without thinking. That's why it's good to have financial education. It's good to have financial advisor, so that when such money comes, your financial advisor can advise you what you can do to sustain that money. Because money can vanish if it's not yielding anything. If you don't map out things that can yield can help you increase that fund. You see it going down. That's why many people become poor today, because God blesses them. Become poor tomorrow, and because God blesses them today. All of a sudden, you somebody that is doing well, all of a sudden you see the person behaving like a pauper, acting like a pauper again, because he or she did not make use of his financial intelligence to utilize what God gave him or her. So these are some of the things you can do if God blesses you today. If you hit that money, if you hit that jackpot, if you hit that money you are expecting today, instead of just rushing to start spending it, just calm down, be patient. Be patient. Now here just be patient. Think of what you will do that can yield more money for you. Think of what you will do to can yield more money for you. First of all, before you start spending that money, budget. Number one, budget your expenses, budget your income. Once you budget, it will give you a guide on how to spend the money, on what to spend, and spend wisely. Don't just start spending when you have not budgeted, because if you spend any money they spend may finish if there's nothing to replace it. Budget very well before you start spending. Number two, don't just start buying expensive gadget if you are not using it, if it's not necessary. Forget about it. If that expensive gadget you want to buy is not necessary, forget about it. Keep on using the one you are using until when there is need for it. Number three, don't just rush to move to a bigger house. Manage the one you are living and make sure that it's a necessity before you move to a bigger apartment. If you have two families, you and your wife, so what's the need of moving to a duplex? If you're only you is living and you're living in one bedroom apartment, what's the need of moving to a 2-bedroom when you are not expecting anything, when you are not having any prior plans of getting married sooner? Curtail what you have, manage it, and invest it in something. Number four, try to save. Create an emergency savings, so that when the eventualities come, you don't need to run around, you don't need to put hand into the money you have kept for expenses. Create an emergency savings whereby you can be keep that money for emergencies, in case of emergency, so that when it comes, you are prepared for it. Number five, learn how to invest. Yes, it's only investment that can move you from financial instability to financial stability. If you don't know it, if you haven't heard it, hear it now. I'm telling you, as a financial advisor, it's only investment that can move you forward. That's why the rich people are getting richer today. They invested a lot. They like to invest. So if you're looking for where to invest that money you have made, invest it in landed properties, invest it in treasury bills, invest it in commercial paper. And let me not forget, in case you are looking for where to invest your money, if you want to invest in landed properties or real estate, so you can DM me. I will help you to channel that your fund to a real estate developer where you can invest the money, and it will give you more financial increase. So these are some of the things you can do to sustain your money, so that you can still remain rich today, tomorrow, and the years ahead. Poverty is not a good thing. If you have tested poverty, don't pray to become poor again. And God blesses you, you become rich. Don't try it so that you don't become poor again. These are some of the measures you can take to sustain your riches, to sustain your money you've made. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me, like this video, and also comment where necessary. I believe you'll be glad you did. My name is Ngozi. See you, and God bless you. Bye.